The DualSense Edge controller? Nah, China's finest T1 wireless controller. So I've been using the DualSense Edge controller for a little while now and I'm really happy with it. It's great with all the paddles on the back, but it's not the cheapest, coming in at about $200. So that got me thinking, what's the cheapest controller I can get on Amazon? Please step up. The T1 controller, straight out of China. So this bad boy comes in at £17.50 or about $20, and this is the cheapest that I could find on Amazon. It comes complete with a lovely little rattle. So we're going to be taking this out for a little test drive, jumping into a bit of Warzone and seeing how it stands up against the DualSense Edge. Let's jump into it and see what the specs are on this bad boy. So the controller does come in quite a flimsy box, but that's not surprising, as I'm sure they don't want to blow all their budget just on the packaging. But it does have all the regular attributes that you'd expect from the controller, so you can connect wirelessly through Bluetooth or connected through the USB-C cable. It has a rumble motor in it, and apparently it has the gyro as well, so that kind of aligns with the DualSense controllers. And it comes with some nice Chinese instructions, and in the box you get the controller and the connection cable. Setup was really easy with this. All you need to do is plug it into your console. I plugged it into the PS5 first time round just to help pair the device, and then you can use it from then on wirelessly if needed. So as I mentioned, there is a bit of a rattle in the controller, which is a bit concerning, and it comes with a cheap USB-C cable. But first impressions are that this controller feels very light, which gives me slight concerns about the build quality of this. But other than that, it's got all the standard buttons that you get on a normal PS5 controller, so the home button, the touchpad, no paddles on the back unfortunately, which is going to be a bit of a sticking point for me, but it feels nice in the hand. The tension on the sticks feels a little bit weak, and the buttons definitely feel cheap, so I imagine they'll get sticky quite quickly. The controller's got a 600 milliamp hour battery in it, so they say it's going to last you 8 hours, but I'm not sure. That's compared to 1050 milliamp hours in the DualSense Edge. This is marketed as a multi-platform controller, so will work across PS5, PS4 and PC. So it kind of covers all bases with the buttons in that sense. One thing that made me laugh is the translation from Chinese to English. One of them being, this product has a unique design, a sense of science and technology, and a comfortable feeling of holding hands and pressing buttons. Because who doesn't love the feeling of holding hands and pressing buttons? But with that said, I do think the RGB lighting on this does look cool. So let's jump into Warzone and see how it feels in game and see if I can actually get any kills. So I go to load up Warzone 2 and oh, it's not compatible with PS5 games. That's a good start. So it looks like we'll be taking a trip down memory lane in Caldera. Let's see how we get on. Dropping in with the T1 £17.50 controller. Ooh, the CX9. Wonder what that's saying. Oh, redeploy token. The Craig had its moment. Then the Liena. I never use that. Smokes were shit in this. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Yeah, the Craig had its time, and then they turned it into a pea shooter. Ooh.
Mavi bukinya.
Got him with my last bullet. Yikes. So it's fair to say my aim with this controller is a little bit chalked. I don't want him looking down at me, so I'm just going to get up on the hill. Oh, it's all coming back. He is. I wanted to jump shot there, but couldn't because of the controller. So I just had to drop shot, which is not the one. That's where lack of paddles done me dirty. Got my man. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I forgot you can shoot from the sky. Where is he? Get wrecked, son. Could really do with some ammo here. Oh, he had the Cooper. Take that. Oh, gutted. Got the old automaton in the gulag. Oi, oi. I will say the controller, £17.50 it was. It's not doing me too badly. All things considered, really missing the back paddles from my movement in gunfights, but do you know what? It could be worse. So I've just dropped into another game of Caldera just to try out the controller again, give it a second chance, and check out this for some stick drift. I'm not touching the controller. That right hand stick is absolutely chalked. So I am dead. Whoa. So what can I say about the T1 controller? Well, initially for £17.50 I kind of thought it was alright. I thought the RGB lights looked pretty cool and it felt alright in the hand, but the buttons did feel cheap. The tensions on the joystick didn't quite feel right, and the fact that it didn't have paddles was a real drawback for me and was going to make it difficult for my playstyle regardless. However, I would have expected it to last longer than 3 games in Warzone. So should you be getting this for Warzone? No. The rumble in it does work, but it is super soft and is more of a tickle than a rumble. The audio jack also does work, but the output on it is just tinny and rubbish. So all in all, this controller is no bueno. However, if you do want a good controller, then check out my video here on the DualSense Edge controller.